Hey everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome to another TV show review. So actually I'm going to review Flavor of Love. I know everybody's probably already seen this show already. If you haven't, dive right in. I want to give my commentary because, when this show first came on, I think I was only like, let me see, it came on in, 2006 and we're in 2020. I would say I was maybe like 12 or who knows, somewhere around there, but let's just get into it. So this is season 1, episode 1, 15 beds and a bucket of puke. So if you don't know who Flavor Flav is, where have you been? Like, he was in Public Enemy. I don't know if he's a former member because of what had happened earlier in the year because of the corona, but yeah, he was also on Real Life 3, and he was on Strange Love with Brigitte Nielsen, and he ain't with her no more. So he got a show of his own. But actually, I've been learning a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and it makes you look at the show a little differently, but I still like the show anyway. So there was this one girl who whipped him. Her name was Oyster, but we'll get to that later. And basically, she was like, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Like, who thinks like that? Why are you thinking like that? Sharing? Psh, girl. And then there was this one girl that was obsessed, and then there was this other girl named Sarah, who I guess he named her Picasso, but I didn't like her from jump. Like, she was weird. And then you got Thayla Rain. She was a nut. Like, you'll see if I review episode 2. By the way, hit that like button. She was a nut. And there's nickname time. So he's giving them nicknames because he can't remember their real name. So Oyster is the whip girl, and he was catching a feel every time he would put the name tags on the girls' butts or their boobs. So he was just really getting a feel, like a real feel, like, yeah. And then Cherry, she weird too. She was talking about her nipples. Like, girl, is that a way to impress a dude? Just talking about your nipples? Like, whatever. And then Pumpkin, we all know the story between New York and Pumpkin. And she said it felt good to touch a broomstick, meaning his butt. And he said, you felt touching the broomstick right there. Like, you ain't feeling nothing. I like to say people, men, maybe even say women, they have a butt like that, like barely no butt. You got a Hank Hill butt, or you got a pancake booty. Like, your butt just, pew, like, you don't really got nothing going on. Like, even if you have a little something, you good. But if your butt just like that, like, And then Hoops looked like, she could be the homie. Like, she could be Flav's homie, not Flav's girlfriend. So we have to see about that. And Crystal trying to promote herself, like, and he named her Serious before I forget. So it's time for, the mixer, and New York and Pumpkin are actually the first ones to have time with Flav. And we learned that Pumpkin is a substitute teacher, a cheerleading coach, and a hypnotist coach. A hypnotist assistant. Like, girl, how was you doing all that? How was you a substitute teacher? And you pretty probably didn't stay a substitute teacher, especially after all you did on the show. Like, I'm just saying. And then Pumpkin thinks New York is fake because, she just into him. Like, she can't help it. Like, we can't help that New York was bad. And okay, so I got something to say about Hottie. Okay, so actually on Instagram, I think Hottie had responded to my comment or liked my comment, but in real life she actually isn't like that dumb and stuff. So I think she was actually playing a character, but her character was kind of annoying. But she's nothing like her character in real life, but her antics were very funny. And she was acting kind of conceited too. Smiley, Smiley, Laylene, she was just using her body to get Flav. Like, we get it, you got a boob job, but is that all you have to offer? Like, are you serious? And then Flav over here talking about his, and he said he got a bus. He didn't say he had a little car. He said he got a bus. Like, you over here bragging about the size of your. And then Shells. Oh my goodness, Shells. Whew. Girl needed some curls or something to her hair. Her hair just looked flat. She was boring to me. And then Cherry really thought she was doing something. She was just sitting up there, standing up there in her underwear, and she was all hugged up on Flav. Flav looked like he was getting smothered by her boobs, and and like he was really getting smothered, and she tried to kiss his forehead, and I remember him saying that he don't like people kissing his face. So like, why are you kissing his face? And then we learned about Oyster. Oyster actually says she's been wearing red for like 6 years straight. Like, how are you wearing? I could never wear the same color for a whole year. Like, I wear black, this, that, that. Like, how are you doing that? And I wonder, after all this time, did she switch colors? Like, did she switch to blue for like 3 years and then switch to purple, or what did she do? And let me see. Goldie. Okay, so Goldie drank too much and she got sick. Like, she was saying strawberries and champagne, but she drank a little too much. And I love New York's confidence. She was like, all of them need to go. And like, I think Oyster asked her, who do you want to see eliminated? She was like, honestly, all of them. Like, she was like, New York was confident, saying she gonna win this man. And I got something to say about Flavor Flav's nose ring. His nose ring was this big. Like, why is it so big? Like, it's covering the perfect. Can you get a smaller nose ring next time? Like, smaller. So it's elimination time. Hottie was actually called first, and her robe, she looked like she was trying to be royalty. And in her confession, she had no makeup on, like, very pretty. Then New York got called, like, that's my girl right there. And Smiley, fake titties, and Peaches, and Miss Latin, and Hoops got called. She was surprised because she didn't think she was gonna get called. And New York, and her facial expressions, like, she was making some faces. And Goldie actually got the last clock. So Cherry took her last back home, and she was kind of pissed off about it because he was like, really? He's gonna keep the girl who hurled chunks in the living room? And, you know, some of these girls just wasn't worth it. Sarah, bye. Like, you didn't really make an impression. Smokey, bye. You really didn't make an expression either. Shells, bye. And I think Bubbles, bye as well. Like, you didn't make an impression. So if you want to see me review episode 2, first you have to like. I'll probably end up reviewing it anyway if you don't get no likes. And subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.